Hello, everybody. Uh, as we have already discussed about motivation theories, what are the types of content theories, what are the type of process theories, and in content theory, we have discussed three theories, that is master hierarchy of need, X and Y theory, and a two-factor theory. So, in continuation to that motivation theories, that is content theories type of work, which is one of the type of the content theories. Today, we are going to discuss about the remaining content theories of motivation. So now in continuation to the type of contents theory, so today we are going to discuss about David McClelland's theory. Okay, David McClelland's motivation theory, which is more formally known as the expectancy value theory, which is also known as the expectancy value theory of motivation. It states that humans have a total of three core types of emotion needs. That is, we human being has three types of emotional needs, which they acquire as a result of their life journey. While we were born until today, we as a human being have three core types of emotional needs. The first one of these needs are considered as achievement. That is getting things done. Achievement means, as we already know, that achievement means something we have to achieve. That is getting things done. The second point is the power, having influence over others. And the third emotional needs is affiliation. That is having good relationship. So human being have a three core types of emotional needs. The first one is the achievement, that is something getting done. Second one is the power, that is having influence over other. And the third one is the affiliation, that is having a good relationship with the other. So what happened usually in this model, as we know that there are three emotional needs: achievement, affiliation, and power. In achievement, what is that? Tasks of moderate difficulty, effort over luck, desire more feedback. What is achievement? We usually find that we have to achieve something in our life. That is, we have to achieve this particular score in this particular examination, or but somebody thinks that I have to achieve this particular project in this month only. And this achievement make up tasks moderately difficult because I have to maintain an achievement. Okay, and effort over luck. Here, effort are much more needed over luck, because some people believe that luck is the only thing that makes tasks achieve easily. But here, effort is much more important than luck. The third point is desire more feedback. While achieving something, we need feedback, because a positive feedbacks makes a motivation, and negative feedbacks makes somebody motivated, yeah, and you're less motivated, you're demotivated. Okay. The next point is affiliation. That is one of the emotional needs of an individual. In affiliation, what is in affiliation? Affiliation means is a relationship, having good relationship with the environment, with the work environment, workplace people, with the family, all these things. In affiliation, focus on relationship. Here it the individual focus on relationship, avoid conflict. They try to avoid conflict. With less conflict, they will have good relationship with the work uh, colleagues as well as with the family. Okay. The next emotional needs is the power. Desire to influence, teach, and coach. That is, power means the influence over the other. If I have adequate power, I will be able to influence more the environment to the environment. I will be able to teach adequately, effectively, and coach effectively to the environment. And second point is focus on accomplishing group goals. That is, if I have adequate power, I will be able to influence easily to the environmental people, to my colleagues, to my family members, to my children. Then it will be easy to accomplish group goals. So in this theory, uh, the psychologists want to state that having achievement, having affiliation, and having good power help our individual to be easily motivated. And these three things is much needed collaboratively to make an emotional needs easily achievable. Okay. Next theory is Alderfer ERG theory of motivation. Clayton Alderfer developed Maslow hierarchy of needs into a three-factor model of motivation known as the ERG model. As we already have discussed, what is Maslow hierarchy of need? In Maslow hierarchy of need, there are five needs which follow in a hierarchy way. The basic need, that is the psychological needs, that physiological needs, next is the psychological needs, and next we move towards the highest level of needs, that is self-actualization. And this Maslow hierarchy of needs is converted into three-factor model by Alderfer, and this theory is also known as the ERG model. So in this model, there is three letter E, R, and G, and it stands for the different human needs. That is E mean for existence, R mean for relatedness, and G for the growth. It states that humans have three core types of needs. As a human being, we have three core types of the need. In the previous this theory, we have known that we have three emotional needs, three core type of emotional needs. But here we have three core types of needs. That is existence. We need existence, relatedness, and growth. And these needs may be of different level of priority for different individuals. For me, my growth is much maybe more important than another individual existence. So differing from each individual have different types of priority, different types of importance to these three core types of needs, that is existence, relatedness, and growth. And the relative importance for an individual may vary over time. For example, when I was in graduate level, my my growth might be much important for me, for my for my well-being, for my motivation. I might think that my career growth, my educational growth is much important during my graduate days. But as I have passed my graduation, I have worked over different areas. If I have done my master courses, I might think that my existence is now much important than the career growth. Okay, it depends upon my mentality. So every individual have their own priority over these three needs. However, these three needs priority may also change over time. Okay, so in Maslow model, individual remain at a fixed level of need until they have satisfied it. We have known that in Maslow need we have to first mm, uh, fulfill the basic needs. First one is what, that the biological and the physiological needs. But in fact, Alderfer went further. That is, Alderfer almost modified that Maslow needs, and he stated that and said that different individuals potentially prioritize the need in different order based on their life views. Okay, so some individual may basically think that I must have enough finance, that is under the second level of Maslow needs. Some might think that I don't need any other basic need, but I need more focus on psychological needs. So Alderfer's ERG theory states that we have three core types of needs. That is existence, relatedness, and growth. And these three needs may differ according to different individual and according to the time. And Alderfer also stated that every individual potentially prioritize which basic needs, which needs of an individual are to be fulfilled firstly, and which to be nextly, beside that, in contrast to that of the Maslow model. Clear? Okay. Here I will explain here. In this, I have a pyramid shape. In this pyramid, the top one is the growth. Okay, the top one is the growth. The middle one is the relatedness. That is three for the ERG. E means the existence, R means the relatedness, and G means the growth. And these three things differ according to each individual and according to time. Okay, in E, that is existence, refers to our concern with the basic material existence requirement, what Maslow called physiological and safety needs. In Maslow hierarchy of needs, the basic needs are the physiological and the safety needs. Okay, these two things refers to the existence. Okay, and in relatedness refers to the desire we have for maintaining interpersonal relationships, similar to Maslow social and love needs, and the external component of the self-esteem. Okay, in existence it includes the two Maslow needs, that is physiological and safety needs, and in relatedness it includes social and love and self-esteem. Okay, and in growth it refers to the intrinsic desire for personal development, that is the estimate and the self-actualization. Clear? So As the ERG theory is converted or derived from the Maslow need, each and every Maslow needs are included in this theory also. So in existence, it includes the physiological and the safety needs, and relatedness, it includes the social love and external component of his esteem need, and in growth, it refers to the intrinsic desire, that is the self-esteem and the self-actualization. But what happened in Maslow theory, as we know, that the first need, that is physiological needs, must be fulfilled. Next, after that only we will try to fulfill the safety needs. And after that, we'll go to self-esteem, then the highest level, the self-actualization. But in ERG theory, where depending upon the person priority, depending upon the person life experience, way of living their life, the person might think that relatedness must be first fulfilled beside the existence. Okay, so if these three things are not met adequately, properly, frustration or regression might also occur. So motivation, in to motivate a particular individual, existence, relatedness, growth, all these things must be fulfilled according to the person will, according to the person priority and needs. So if these three things exist or fulfill, then it leads to motivation, and if not, it may lead to frustration and regression. Okay, clear with this? Okay, here I am comparing. Here I will show you. Here are the 5 level of Maslow need hierarchy of needs, and this is the ERG model. Okay, in E it includes this both thing, the safety needs and the physiological needs. And in R, that is relatedness. In relatedness, it includes the self-esteem and self-belongingness. And in growth, it includes the self-actualization. However, in Maslow hierarchy of needs, an individual must start from the basic needs, from the base level, and must move upward, and it must be like this. Okay, but in Aldifer model ERG model, an individual doesn't necessarily need that. He must first fulfill the E, that is existent, the basic need. The individual must first try about the relatedness. After fulfilling this, after individual thought that I have already achieved these things, an individual might move to the last level, that is existence. Clear with this? Okay, we have completed the discussion about the content theories. As I have classified, there are 5 types of content theory. The theory X and Y is must follow in the management process, management area. So here I have only focusing only on the 4 content theories of the motivation. The first one is the Maslow hierarchy of need. Second one is the Hertzberg 2-factor theory. Third is ERG theory, and the fourth one is learner needs theory or the backline theory. Okay, in Maslow hierarchy of need, we have physiological, the basic point, physiological. Next is the safety and security. Next is the belonging, that is social needs. Next is the esteem, and next is self-actualization. And these are known as the basic needs, and these are known as the higher order needs. Clear? And in Hertzberg 2-factor theory, there are 2 factors. The one was the motivation factor, second one was the hygienic factors. In motivation factors must always go with hygienic factors, as we have discussed. Even though there are motivating factors, if hygienic factors are weak or are absent, there will be no growth, there will be no motivation, and there will be no productivity within that organization. Okay, in ERG theory, we have known that E stands for existence, R for relatedness, and G for the theory. And ERG theory is a modification of the Maslow hierarchy of needs. But in Maslow, we have to follow a hierarchical way. But in ERG theory, it depends upon the individual needs, individual priority, and individual patient. Okay. And the last theory is the learned needs theory. Here we have three emotional needs. The first one is the affiliation. Second one is the achievement, and the third one is the power. Affiliation means the influence over the other. Achievement means what I have achieved, and power means what uh, I can influence over the other. Okay, and these are the 4 main content theories of motivation. And in every environment, and each and every individual, each and every society may follow any one or more than one or all of this theory to motivate a particular individual or a group of people. Okay, So we have go to the subject, some comparative summarization of the discussion. That is, what are the content theories, what are type of the content theories, and what are we have discussed about each and every different type of content theory. So I hope you might be clear with the today discussion, and I hope you might be happy with this. Thank you very much and have a nice day.